We have the super bright LED headlight with 6 LEDs. It is compatible with the Garmin mount, the GoPro mount, and we're going to take a look at it today and see if it really is as bright as the website claims. So what's inside the box? Obviously, we have the headlamp itself. Looks fantastic, feels good, feels very solid. Made of an aluminum housing. Finish on the headlamp is spectacular. It looks really good. You won't be disappointed with the way the headlamp looks. We have a GoPro style mount, which you will need to use some creativity to use that, but most bikes won't necessarily need this type of mount. However, it is fantastic that it is included in case you should find yourself needing this type of mount. This is the mount here that you will most likely be using for your bicycle. It mounts onto the handlebars or whatever round bar you wish to mount this headlamp to. You can use this mount to attach it. Installation is super easy. Make sure you unscrew the nut from the strap mechanism, and then you're going to slide that strap mechanism through the hole like so once you've got it wrapped around the handlebars. And then you're going to re-secure the nut. Put the nut right back on there. Tighten that nut up until you get it to the position where you want your mount to be, where you want your headlamp to be facing. You can rotate it a little bit before you completely tighten it down. And then you tighten that nut down pretty secure. You don't want to overdo it because there's a possibility that you can break that strap. But after you've gotten it tightened down on the handlebars, you can go ahead and slide the headlamp into the mount, and that's pretty much it. You're done. If you want to adjust it, you can simply loosen the nut up on the strap and then tilt the strap a little bit forward, or I should say tilt the headlamp a little forward or tilt it a little bit backwards. It's not so obvious, but the headlamp does rotate left or right. So if you want to rotate the headlamp to the left a little bit, you can do so. Just turn it to the left. If you want to rotate it to the right, it rotates to the right as well. So that's something that's not necessarily obvious when you're mounting the headlamp. Common questions and answers. Can it be used in rainy weather? Yes, this headlamp is IPX6 rated. It is waterproof. You can most certainly use it in rainy weather. Does it support a strobe or flashing mode? It does absolutely have a strobe and or flashing mode. You can see it strobing right there right now on the screen. Is the tail lamp rechargeable? Yes, the tail lamp and the headlamp are both rechargeable. They both charge up with the USB-C charging cable, which most people have laying around their house, and is also included with the headlamp. So as I mentioned earlier, getting an accurate display of how bright the headlamp is going to be very difficult with the camera. The camera just cannot capture the actual brightness very well, but I can show you that there is a stark difference, a huge difference, and you won't be disappointed with the brightness that this headlamp puts out. So let's go ahead and go into some nighttime shots. So it is approximately 6:17 a.m. in the morning. I'm on my way to work with my e-bike. That light really lights up the way. Low beam low, high beam low, low beam high, high beam high. And last but not least, we have the strobe, or seizure mode as I like to call it. If you get your light, it doesn't turn on when you pull it out of the box, plug it into a USB-C charger, just wait a minute or two, and the light will turn on and it will be super duper bright, and I can guarantee you it works fantastic. Honestly, I didn't really have high expectations for this light when I got it, but after using it for a day or two, I don't think I'm going to be searching for any other light. This light will do the trick. I don't need to go any brighter than what this light can provide. I'm pretty satisfied with this light. I hope this review was helpful. I hope it helped you make a decision about purchasing this LED headlamp. I will catch you guys on the next review. Peace.